Here we're starting a mushroom tower. We're trying to get oyster mushrooms to grow in here. So one of my friends, Tim, came out. He's another beekeeper, has a really good company in the Bay Area. Check it out. Bee friendly. He came out and he likes to forage for mushrooms in the off season, like chanterelles, oysters, boletes, anything like that. He likes to hunt around when it's slow. He came along with a pail full of old kind of wormy oyster mushrooms and inoculated all these trees around here, these stumps. So like all this rotten wood is all going to be oysters because it's a really aggressive type of mushroom. And some of the logs were starting to sprout mycelium, and kind of like this here. And so I took a log just like this. I'm assuming it's oyster mycelium. If it's not, then we'll be surprised with some other type and we'll learn exactly what it is. But I put it in this mushroom column. So let's see if I can get this open to show you. Take it all apart. I'll put it back together off camera because it'll take a little more dexterity. But I come along and just unravel this thing. Just drape cloth just to keep the moisture in. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. That's how I did it, and I just went around and around until it got going. I don't want it to blow away in the wind. See. I don't see mycelium yet. It's only been a few weeks, maybe a week or two. So there's the mycelium log. And it's starting to spread onto the oak leaves and it's starting to get into these sticks. So, oh, there's some mycelium. Let's see. Right there. So yeah, it's slowly starting to work. But the idea is that this whole, wait, there's some. This whole column is going to start getting completely covered in mycelium. So it's whatever, 5-foot no climb with 2 T-posts filled with this anaerobic wood chip. So I just followed the advice of Paul Stamens. You go down to the landfill, get hardwood wood chips, pretty much ground up pallet wood. I'm soaking it in trash cans and bins and in this horse trough for at least 2 weeks. Then when you pitchfork it into this, all the water drains out and it exposes it to the air. And then that bacteria begins to break down the wood chip, and then once the bacteria dies, then the wood and the dead bacteria allow for a fungus to come over and take over the process. It just speeds up the process by a year or two. And then I just wrap it in that plastic to hold in the moisture and keep it warm and even further speed up the decay. Otherwise I'd have to come in and hose everything down, which I'll probably do anyway. Now that it's all unwrapped, I'll come over, especially up towards the top. It looks like that piece of wood's pretty dry. But one day maybe I'll do a video with big oyster mushrooms growing out of the side of this thing. Or whatever is going to be the dominant form. So anyway, have you ever tried to start a little mushroom farm for personal use? Maybe you're going to grow, some kind of portobellos or wine caps or, your own oysters or shiitakes or something like that. This might be a good method. Anyway, till next time.